Welcome, friends. I'm just allowing a few minutes for people to show up for this live. I'm Skyra from Tera Temple, and I am a divine light channel. I am an embodiment mentor, and I work in soul activation and alchemy so that you can bring in your highest soul's timeline. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started so anybody who's joining in can watch the replay. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about how this channel, I'm going to be moving more directly into channeling rather than more teaching. I was in a lot of teaching and inner healing process, and as my own activation is coming on board, we're losing the fears of speaking. We're losing the fear of really embodying who we are on a soul level. My own process has been going on for 9 years. And over the last 2 years, high activations, been moving in and out of channeling, light language, and embodying my own highest gifts. It takes time to activate. Sometimes it is an instant activation, but many of us are holding very core wounds and from past lives, from fears of speaking our truth, from being seen, from sharing our gifts. We have experienced, some of us have memories. Some of us have memories of our past lives, of our voices being shut down, of our children being taken away, even burned at the stake, being drowned. It's apparent. Go back and look at the Salem witch trials. Those were the women who supposedly were witches, but they were the ones who were out there and channeling their divine light gifts, the truth. And so many of us have to move out of that and lose those programs and those fears, those deeply embedded cellular fears, out of our body, out of our psyche, out of our mind, so that we can move straight into the divine channel that we are. So it allows it to open our heart, to move through our heart what we're here to bring. Our breath is the fastest way to connect into our channel, to bring back the restoration in our nervous system, to connect into our breath, the divine light. It will immediately restore the nervous system, restore the ability to continue to channel the highest timeline for yourself. What we're moving through as a collective, for those who are here for the new earth, we're here for the new earth ascension. You are the visionaries, you are the healers, you're the coaches, the mentors. You're the awakened one here now. It doesn't matter what your title is. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's who you are being. It doesn't have to be some big thing. You can just be in everyday life that you are here to embody the light. Some of us are out here meant to open retreat centers. Some of us are meant to speak and use our voices. Some of us are here for divine light activations, which is what my gift is. I have all the clairvoyance gifts, and I've been afraid to share them for so long, hiding behind fear. And so I'm here to encourage and to share the light and to bring those activations to those who are like me, who have been afraid to open up our heart, open up our throat, to trust ourselves so deeply, to trust and know that we are here and our gifts do come from the light. And sometimes the programming runs deep from religious programming, which was also my case. The fear of actually channeling and to know that I have that gift running through me. You know, it's not just preachers. Every person here on this earth right now has the ability to activate your divine light gifts in your cells, and you activate your DNA for your remembrance. And we're all remembering. It's happening. The awakening is happening on a mass collective scale at this moment. We are bringing in the new earth. And I just want to share this. The message that's been coming through for me the last couple of days that I've been asked to share. And I'm seeing a lot of people who are awakening to their gifts. They're awakening to the new earth and the frequency. But there's many that it takes deep embodiment. It takes a lot of spiritual maturity to articulate truth, to articulate without fear. And I too have moved through that only because I was afraid of my true gifts, because I was holding myself back into a lower frequency. And when you hear people channeling or people bringing in teaching, and if they're at any way and a religious or spiritual teachings, and they're bringing in fear or separation, it's not of the highest timeline. We need to remember that, yes, this earth and the collective is splitting, and we are in a 3D frequency and our 5D frequency. That does not mean that the earth is splitting apart, that there's going to be these people who are higher and better than anybody else. It's just that we have been able to bring in the frequency of the fifth dimension. We're bringing in higher dimensions, but everybody has a potential. And what does that fifth dimension means? It means that we're operating from our heart space. We've removed the blocks and the limitations and the programming of the physical reality of the control structures that tell us that we have to go through somebody else, or we have to listen to somebody else, or we have to that we're unable to bring our gifts directly through us. You've removed all the ancient programming, all the blockages that run through our energetic centers. We're operating from our heart. And so many still are carrying blocks in our throat and in our sacral, which in our sacral and our empowerment centers, because of the fear. Over the next few days, I'm going to be sharing more about this and how you can work with me. If you're ready to move past these blocks, I'm a divine light channel, and I am working to bring in the highest timeline sessions for those who are on the awakening path. It's time now to embody your gifts. It's time to move past your fears. It's time to move into your highest frequency, dear ones. It's time to embody your highest light. Stay out of fear. Stay out of separation. We are here for unity. There is no need to fear your gifts any longer. There's no fear needed. We can move right past all blocks in this time. We don't need to sit in our old paradigm and the traumas and the suffering any longer. It's possible now to activate right away. And that is just by being able to activate your heart space. to know of the truth of who you are and to bring it online now. I love you, and I will see you very soon.